Then the sunrise of our days, we find our way. Every moment shines, come what may. With every heartbeat we seize the day. In the story of life we play. Through the highs and the lows, every path that we chose. With every heartbeat life flows. In the rhythm of life it shows.
Hey friends, welcome. I'm Jennifer, the creator of Cozy New England, and I have some really cozy content to share with you today. It's starting to feel like that in-between season here in New England. We're still getting the occasional snow flurry, but thankfully those big winter storms are behind us. We had about 2 feet of snow at one point, and now it's all melted away thanks to a few warmer, rainy days, which honestly feels like such a relief. Before we head out on our beautiful coastal adventure to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, I wanted to give you a quick little life update. I officially have a new studio space, which I'm so excited about. There was this little corner of my master bedroom that had a most unusual jacuzzi tub, and I always knew it was a space I could eventually reclaim and repurpose. But first, we had to demo. My husband, with help from my dad, removed the carpet and took out the tub, then laid down a beautiful new floor. They added some custom molding, and voila, my new studio was born. Up until now, I've been using my daughter's bedroom as a creative space while she's been away at college in Florida, but she's graduating soon and moving back home. Yay! So it's definitely time for something more permanent. During the renovation, everything got piled into her bedroom, and the chaos was honestly crippling my creativity. So I feel incredibly lucky that the entire project was finished while I was away abroad with my daughter. I'm so thankful to my husband and dad for making that happen. I'll be sharing a full video reveal soon once I finish the furniture placement and get everything organized. But for now, let's get into today's video. Cape Cod, Massachusetts, here we come. This trip is about 3 hours from my home and roughly an hour and a half from Boston. And as soon as we crossed over the iconic Sagamore Bridge, it felt official. We had made it onto the Cape. We stayed in the most charming home, just about a mile's walk from a private beach. Even though temperatures hovered around 40 degrees all weekend, we couldn't resist heading out to take in those breathtaking views. This was a girls' weekend, 5 of us in total, and we totally had the loveliest time. There's something so grounding about being with great friends, and I feel incredibly grateful for these women in my life. The wildlife on the Cape was such a surprise. One morning, a huge flock of wild turkeys filled the yard, and for a good 20 minutes, a red fox chased them around. The fox didn't get breakfast, but we definitely enjoyed the show. And speaking of breakfast, we headed to Hangar B in Chatham, a small airport cafe that locals absolutely love. Since it's the off-season, parking wasn't an issue, but we did have about a 30-minute wait. It's a small space and clearly not much of a secret to the locals, but everyone was so friendly and time just flew by as we chatted with them. I do have a bit of connection to aviation as a former flight attendant, and even more so because I wrote a romance novel inspired by Chatham, featuring a female billionaire airline owner and a local fisherman. The Landing in Love book series is available on Amazon if you're interested. We were lucky enough to see one of the 3 planes on the tarmac actually take off. But anyway, let's talk about the breakfast. Their custom tea blend, served in a French press, was such a fun touch. My eggs were perfectly cooked, and I devoured the sourdough toast. My friends ordered the lemon ricotta pancakes and couldn't stop raving about them. Such a hidden gem. After breakfast, we headed into downtown Chatham. The New England architecture here is just so charming. quaint shops, an iconic movie theater, a cozy bookstore, and all the sweet shops you could imagine. I picked up lots of little treasures for my junk journaling and even found a small original painting at a charity shop for just $5. All right, have a look around.
Raindrops tap on window panes, washing all my cares and pains. Melodies from years ago, in my heart they softly glow. Turn the record, let it play, feel the warmth of yesterday. Soulful rhythms in the night, make the world feel just right. Underneath the neon skies, simple joys, no need for lies. In this lo-fi soulful dream, life is more than what it seems.
If you're looking to visit this area in the high season, it's late June through early September. Cape Cod is a vibrant, bustling summer destination characterized by warm, sunny weather, which the highs are in the 70s or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, the warm Atlantic waters, which might not be warm to people in the south, and it is just packed with tourists enjoying all the beaches, the seafood restaurants, boating, and there's just so much more. And each region of Cape Cod does have its own little specialty. I hope to do more videos for you on these areas. In the center of town is the historic Chatham Wayside Inn, which dates back to the early 1800s and once welcomed stagecoach travelers. We had dinner at the attached Wild Goose Tavern, and it was the perfect cozy way to end the day. From the waitstaff to the atmosphere to the drinks and appetizers and the main courses, everything was divine. Back at our cottage, we settled in for a cozy night. We played games, sampled some candy we brought along, and just enjoyed being together. I even pulled out my tarot cards and did a few readings for the ladies, which was such fun. We're all in our comfy clothes, wearing under eye masks. It truly felt like a grown-up slumber party. The next day, we enjoyed beautiful blue skies as we made our way to a beach. We did have to walk down quite a few stairs, but it was well worth it. Just look at this beautiful view. I love the color of the water against the color of the sand, and then the sky. It's just a perfect combination. Across from this beach, we stopped by the Chatham Lighthouse, which was closed, so we admired it from behind the fence. It wouldn't be the New England coast without the seagulls, who are always hilarious. Nearby, we visited a peaceful coastal preserve known for osprey activity in South Chatham. From the parking area, we could even see the fishing vessel which ran aground after a blizzard this past February in 2026. It was a striking and unexpected sight. The sign gave a little information about the osprey nests, and we followed the path down the hill, which wasn't very far, but it was covered in debris and a little challenging to get down there. But we did get to see a nest. No birds, though. It's always hard to say goodbye to those blue waters, but it was time to head out. Don't worry, I have a couple more special stops to share. About 20 minutes away is the town of Brewster, where we visited the iconic Brewster store. Operating since 1866 and a converted church, it's known as the heart of Brewster. Inside, you'll find creaky floors, coffee, and the most charming antique displays, including an old peanut roaster and even a vintage phone booth. It truly feels like stepping back in time. Have a look around. Next, we stop at Cuffy's in West Dennis, a more modern but still classic Cape Cod experience. This flagship location is massive and filled with themed spaces, from a general store to a sweet shop and even a boathouse. And I have to say, I still own a Cuffy's sweatshirt from a Cape trip over 15 years ago, so this stop felt especially nostalgic. I headed home with little bits of inspiration from my journaling, a few treats for the family, but more than anything, a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude for a time with friends, for laughter, and for those simple, meaningful moments. There's just something about New England, especially the Cape, that encourages you to slow down and savor it all. Back home in my studio, I surveyed all the little tidbits I picked up along the way over the weekend for my junk journaling. Here's a little look at my creative process of how I put it all together. I really enjoy memory keeping this way, just as much as I enjoy bringing you these videos. If you've liked or subscribed to my channel, I just want you to know how much it truly means to me. My goal is to inspire you. So, until next time, stay cozy, my friends.